Yeah, nigga, I'm still fucking with you. Still waters run deep. Still Snoop Dogg and DRE. 99, nigga. Guess who's back? Still doing that shit, Andre.
Oh, for sure, check me out.
It's still Dre Day, nigga. AK, nigga, though I've grown a lot. Can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck. When I'm on the block, ladies, they pay homage. But haters say Dre fell off. I nigga, my last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say raps change. They wanna know how I feel about it. If you ain't up on things, Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game. Still puffin' my leaves. Still fuck with the beat. Still not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a cup in the crease. Still got love for the streets. Reppin' 213 for life. Still the beats bang. Still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. Still, I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. Since the last time you heard from me, I lost some friends. Well, hell, me and Snoop, we dipping again. Kept my ear to the streets. Signed Eminem, he's triple platinum. Doing 50 a week. Still, I stay close to the heat. And even when I was close to defeat, I rose to my feet. My life's like a soundtrack, I wrote to the beat. Treat rap like Cali weed, I smoke till I sleep. Wake up in the AM, compose a beat. I bring the fire to you, soaking in your seat. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. Since turn out the lights from the world-class wrecking crew, I'm still at it, after mathematics. In the home of drive-bys and AK-matics. Swap meat, sticky green and bad traffic. I dip through, then I give you still DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. It ain't nothing but more hot shit. Another classic CD for y'all to vibe with. Whether you're coolin' on the corner with your fly bitch, lay back in the shack, play this track. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girl. Yeah, I'll break your neck, damn to put your face in your lap. Niggas try to be the king, but the ace is back. So if you ain't up on things, Dr. Dre be the name. Still running the game, still got it wrapped like a mummy. Still ain't tripping, love to see young blacks get money. Spend time out the hood, take their moms out the hood. Hit my boys off with jobs, no more living hard. Barbecues every day, driving fancy cars. Still gon' get mine, regardless. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. Right back up in your motherfucking ass. 9-5 plus 4 pennies. Add that shit up. DRE. Right back up on top of things. Smoke some with your dog. No stress, no seeds, no stems, no sticks. Some of that real sticky, icky, icky. Ooh-wee. Put it in the air. Well, use a fool, DR.
They call me Mimi, Lady Libra, yeah. My presence is a whole new atmosphere. Got that fresh aesthetic, moving so smooth. Got that confident swagger, nothing to prove. I'm balanced and I'm blessed, feeling victorious. Every chapter of my story's always glorious. Ooh, the harmony, it's a liberating feeling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lady Libra, Lady Libra, that's me, Lady Libra.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Hustler and Muscular, also known as H&M, dropping my gems, stomping harder than a pair of gems. What's
How are
good,
you?
everybody? I'm doing good. And everybody in the panel, please welcome my special guest slash co-host of the day, the lovely Me. You know, shout out to you, Me. Never been greedy, giving your all to those in need.
uh,
How are you, my girl? How are you? Glad you could be here.
I'm doing well. I'm glad that I'm here too.
Yeah, I'm glad you could be here too. And shout out to Beta, aka aka the Wild Kitten, for putting me on you.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely linked us up.
Yep, she did. Let's see. Oh, that's you. Shout out to IB Woda. Thank you for stopping by as well. Now, before we get into this show, make sure can you hear me clearly? Am I coming through clear for anybody?
Yeah, you're coming in clear.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Now, for those of y'all listening in, make sure you do this for me as you're coming in.
Like, comment, and subscribe because it's just what the doctor prescribed.
Yes, make sure you do that for me, please. Now, before we begin, I'm going to ask everybody out there one more
The
time.
question is, are you ready?
And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yes, let's get ready to rumble. So, today's topic, I want to talk about the biggest downfall of one of the most popular music stations of our generation. I'm talking none other than motherfucking MTV. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, maybe y'all do know because we are all if you were born after 1980, you're part of the MTV generation. So shout out to my millennials and Gen Zers who were there for the heyday and the glory days of MTV. But it was the most popular music station around the world and the best place to go to, well, next to BET, of course, if you want to see the latest music videos. Now, I don't know about you, Mimi, but in my humble opinion, MTV kind of died out for me at least a decade ago. I'm talking 2015, between 2010 and 2015.
Yes.
That's when I started watching it. That's
Yeah,
when my
me
interest in
too.
MTV started to wane.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm going to say midway to 2010, my interest started to wane, but go ahead.
Yeah, that same thing for me too. With all the reality shows, it just wasn't about music anymore. And plus, having access to YouTube, I can just watch any video I wanted on YouTube, streaming music, things like that. So I just began losing interest in MTV around that time.
Yeah. Now, some might argue, is it because social media blew up that killed MTV, or just MTV making bad decisions that kind of alienated its audience? In my opinion, I say it's a little bit of both. Because, like you said,
yeah, I think it's a combination. I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, I'm gonna say about 2010, 2011, they started showing nothing but a bunch of, like you said, sappy reality TV shows. You know, My Sweet 16 or My 600-Pound Life, and of course, Ridiculousness, which is basically America's Funniest Home Videos, but on MTV. Nowadays, you can find that kind of weird, stupid shit on YouTube all over. In fact, I'm watching one right now about idiots in cars.
Yeah.
So to me, that's kind of what killed MTV, when it's deviated from the music and went to reality show. But like you say, at the same time, YouTube made music more available. But then again, you could say back in the 2000s, even when music was on YouTube, it had its limits. You were limited to whatever came out. Like, I discovered YouTube back in 2006. Whatever came up between 2006 and further back, that's all you had access to. So it still had its limits. Now go on any streaming services or whatever. You can find any music from any genre, old, new, recent, whatever. No limitations, no waiting in line, none of that shit.
Or waiting for your favorite song to come on.
Yep. No more of that anymore. And what would have said pop-up videos was the shit.
Mhm.
That was VH1.
Pop-up videos, yeah.
Yeah. Does VH1 still exist?
To be honest, I don't even know. Oh, I think they do. They play this reality show called Basketball Wives. I don't know if you've
Oh,
ever watched it.
I started watching that stuff a long time ago, man. I
Yeah.
stopped a long time ago. Yeah. He said MTV had all the wild shit. Yes, it did. If it wasn't music
Mhm.
videos during the day, we had stuff like, I don't know, Liquid Television, Beavis and Butthead, Daria. But
Oh, I
all
remember Daria. I love that show.
I don't know. Yeah, that show was pretty decent. That's when they actually knew how to make good animated TV shows.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shanika, aka Miss Dimple, for stopping by as well.
Hello.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite thing about the glory days of MTV?
I miss MTV Yo Raps.
All that.
Yeah,
Yo,
I remember. I like that. I like getting up in the middle of the night, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, and having videos play because they had it running late at night,
yeah, I
or
remember.
them just playing the cartoons.
Yeah, I got into Beavis and Butthead because of that show, because of MTV.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this was the '90s. Back then, they weren't afraid to take any chances. I mean, putting a ratchet show like Beavis and Butthead on a music station where well, I guess it's gonna be adults and teens watching, but you don't know if the kids are looking at it too. But personally, I was a goody two shoes, so I already knew not to do all the dumb bullshit they were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like Daria. That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, mine too. It's aged better than I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, it was
that's
really
gonna
good.
be that's gonna be today's topic of discussion. And those of y'all listening in the chat, what do y'all think killed MTV? And what's your fondest memory of the early days, the heyday of the music television? Let me know what you think in the comments, or come on the panel and let me know. I would have dropped the link, but I don't want no weirdos and fuck faces coming up here derailing my shows. I have to send it to you directly. And I don't think I have Drippin' Shanika's Instagram, so I couldn't send it to them directly. My bad, y'all. Be a lot of weirdos coming on my show, so I have to take some precautions this time. But
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Shanika said I watched MTV Cribs to see who had all the bookshelves and libraries. Okay.
Yeah, that was a good show too.
My favorite episode was with Bow Wow's house. I still remember that one. And that's the thing. And this is something you gotta think about too. I mean, even when MTV did have reality TV shows, whether it be MTV Cribs or Pimp My Ride featuring Exhibit as the host, it was
Mhm.
still music oriented. Whether it's taking a look at these
Right.
rappers' homes, these rappers' lifestyles outside the music industry, or rapper Exhibit hosting a show about customizing someone's old beat up car, it was still music oriented. So if you're going to create
Yes.
a network focused on a certain genre, you can't deviate from that genre. You still have to kind of stay in tune with what it's focused on. If it's fashion, make sure it's all about fashion. If it's music, make sure it's all about the music. I mean, they could have did a game show have featured all the rappers and R&B singers from those days.
Mhm.
Imagine a questions and answers show similar to Jeopardy featuring rappers Eminem, Exhibit, or I don't know, Destiny's Child on one team and I don't know, Danny D. Kane on the other team. Imagine that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they had that show Making the Band that was music oriented.
Yeah, that was just behind the scenes look at how certain songs are made, how certain videos were made.
Yeah.
Oh, you said post a link in Discord. Now, why not think of Discord? Well, I'll do it. Well, I got a video to show you guys, but I'll post a link in the Discord. But right now, let's take a look at this video so we can take a deep dive into what really happened in MTV back in the day. Okay, shout out to Sammy Stock. This says the rise and fall of MTV. Music was never the business. Oh my, really? Okay, hold on a second. Crank up the volume. Oh, by the way, if you want to share it on your end, you're welcome to it. You know how to share the stream, right?
No.
Okay, look on your right-hand side. You should see an option that says share the stream. I mean, you can stream to your audience. That's what that's for.
Stream to your audience.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hit the plus sign or my face?
Excuse me?
Do I hit the plus sign or stream on my YouTube?
I think it's stream on my YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, Shanika said Teen Mom ruined MTV. I can imagine. A lot of reality shows kind of ruined MTV for us, whether it be Teen Moms, My Sweet 16, or whatever the fuck. Ain't got shit to do with no goddamn music. So that's what killed it for me. All right. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. I was gonna give you time to share it on your end.
Okay.
Because you're once you share it, it should show up on my end.
Okay, I did.
Okay, I see it now. Here you are. I see you. Here you are. Okay. Now it's shared on Mimi's Magical Libertarian. Okay, there you go. Now it's on your end too. So now your audience can watch us as well.
Okay.
And since you seem like good people, if someone I don't know come up here, you need to verify they are who they say they are. Because I don't know who you talk to besides Beta. So verify that they are good people if I don't know them. But let's get into this video. This says the rise and fall of MTV. Music was never the business. Let's get into this. Fair use.
On January 1st, 2026, MTV officially stopped playing music.
They've been stopped playing music, honestly, but okay.
This was the channel that made Michael Jackson a superstar and turned Madonna into a global icon and defined culture for 2 generations.
It did.
What actually killed MTV? Was it technology? Was it generational change? Well, hold that thought. We'll figure it out. This is the rise and fall of MTV. Back in 1983, the president of CBS Records picked up the phone and made what might be the most important call in MTV's history. Walter Yetnikoff was furious. Across America, every radio station was playing Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. It was the #1 song in the country.
Oh, yeah.
MTV refused to play the video. Yetnikoff told MTV executives that either they start playing Billie Jean or he was pulling every single CBS artist off their network.
Damn.
Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen, The Clash. That was roughly a quarter of MTV's entire catalog. And then he'd go public and tell everyone that MTV was refusing to play music by a black artist. MTV made the smart business decision. They caved. On March 10th, 1983, Billie Jean went into heavy rotation. It was the first video by a black artist to get that treatment. And it didn't just change MTV, it propelled Michael Jackson to become one of the biggest icons in music history.
And rest in peace to good old Michael Jackson. Sure, he had his issues,
yeah,
but rest in peace.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Can you believe that it was Michael Jackson's Billie Jean song that kind of pioneered MTV to feature, artists regardless of their race or ethnicity? Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, but that's where it all started. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe the network 1981 or 82 or something like that. I wasn't born. Yeah, I didn't know what MTV was until I was at least in preschool or maybe elementary school. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I had cousins who used to watch that, who used to watch that stuff, so I kind of caught on to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. Fair use.
But here's the thing. That phone call didn't save MTV. It actually set in motion everything that would eventually destroy it. To understand how, let's go back to the beginning. In 1979, a young Warner Brothers executive named Robert Pittman pitched a wild idea, a 24-hour television channel that only plays music videos. Call it MTV. Today, that sounds obvious, but back then, cable TV only reached about 17 million households. Most Americans had never even seen a music video. The whole concept seemed insane. On August 1st, 1981, at 12:01 a.m., MTV launched with the words, "Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll." The first video they played was "Video Killed the Radio Star" by the Buggles. It turned out to be prophetic in ways nobody expected. That first year was brutal. MTV only reached about 800,000 subscribers.
Damn, nearly 800,000 households had access to MTV channel when it went live in 1981. Well, you got to remember this was the 80s. This was the 80s.
Right.
So I guess back then everybody had cable. Back then, cable was a luxury. For those I don't remember.
Yeah.
Back in those days, when cable was considered a luxury. We had cable in my house, so we had the little box with the little buttons that you push. That's how I started with my family, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Subscribers, mostly in New Jersey. The VJs, video jockeys, a play on DJs, were paid $25,000 to $30,000 a year. Management literally told them not to buy houses because the company might not survive, and they weren't wrong to worry. MTV only had about 125 videos in rotation. The concept of the music video barely existed yet. People were still buying cassette tapes, so the content got stale fast. In that first year, Warner lost $50 million on MTV. The board threatened to pull the plug. Then came the phone call from Walter Yetnikoff, and then came Thriller.
Damn those rotary phones.
I remember that. My grandmother had that.
Yeah, man, too. I don't know about y'all, but looking back, them phones have not aged very well in terms of presentation and design. Oh, look what we have here. Shout out to Bronze Bird. What's the word? Things you be saying? So absurd. You heard? Shout out to the Bird Man for stop. That's his first time on my show. I've been streaming for 3 years and you just now show your cell phone here? Okay. Good to see you, my feathered friend. Shout out to Bronzeberg. All right, you were saying, BB? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying that I remember when my grandmother had those phones.
Yeah.
That's like way back in the day. Hey, Bronzeberg.
Yeah, looking back, I'm glad those phones went out of style. You know what? I think I'll take a chance. Since we have enough people in here that I do know, I'm going to... All right, guys, I'm going to drop the link. Anybody want to come up? If I see some bullshit, I got to remove the link if that's possible. All right, Bronzeberg, Shanika, whoever want to come up, the link is right there if y'all want to come up and talk to us about this. Today's topic, the rise and fall of MTV. Let's talk about this. And shout out to Jenny girl, Jen. You know her? Well, she knows you clearly.
Yeah, I know her. Hello, Jenny Jen.
Well, Birdman, however long you can stay is cool with me. Listen to the clouds, comment on it. Well, however much time you got, it's all good with us. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
The music video for Thriller was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. It was basically a 14-minute horror movie with a soundtrack.
It really was.
Oh, hold on. Pause that for a second, Hustler.
What up?
When that video came out, it scared me. Because I was very young.
Well, I was 3 years old when I first saw that Thriller video. I remember seeing that video when I was 3 years old. And keep in mind, I was watching fucking Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street by this point. Both films were in their prime, so it didn't scare me much. Didn't bother me. And we have Beep Beep 756.
Hello, Beep Beep.
I think I've seen that person before. And Jenny Girl, she seems familiar. I think I've seen her either on Beta's show or Bronsberg. I don't remember. Y'all know these folks, but I don't. But it is what it is. But if y'all want to come up, the link is in the description. Let's continue. Fair use.
Dollars to produce. Insane money for a music video back then. But after it aired, Jackson started selling 1 million records per week. Thriller became the best-selling album of all time. And MTV, they went from afterthought to cultural phenomenon.
Oh, yeah.
In the first 3 months of 1984, MTV posted its first profitable quarter. The network had been on life support, and Michael Jackson single-handedly resuscitated it. By 1984, MTV topped every other cable channel in revenue. If you wanted to reach young consumers, this was the only way to do it. Revenue hit $71 million in 1984 and grew over 50% by 1986. In 1985, Viacom bought MTV Networks for around $500 million.
Damn.
Real money back then. By
That's a lot of money.
1992, MTV
Yeah.
reached 112 million homes worldwide and generated over $400 million in revenue. Profit margins were 40 to 41%. Growth was 25% year over year. This was perhaps one of the best businesses in television history.
It was, yep.
MTV didn't just print money, it created the monoculture. Bon Jovi and Madonna and Michael Jackson, they all became icons.
Yep, all these folks were featured on MTV back in the day. That's Beyonce. I don't know who that is, but that's Eminem, Beyonce, Missy Elliott, Britney Spears. Yep. Ever since Michael Jackson's Thriller played on MTV, it's like, yeah, we got to feature other artists so we can reach, the music lovers out there.
Right.
And Jen said, yes, Beta and Sandman YC. You are correct, Bronsberg. Okay. I know who Sandman is. He be on Beta's show acting a fool, but let's continue. Fair use. So yeah, it was Michael Jackson's Thriller that pioneered MTV's rise to fame. Ain't that something? So it wasn't for good old Michael Jackson, we wouldn't have the MTV we all grew and loved as kids and teenagers. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Because of MTV. If you wanted to know what was cool, you watched MTV. There was no algorithm, no YouTube, no TikTok, just one channel that everyone was watching.
Yep, the good old days. Before social media, this is how we got the latest and what was going on in the world or what was in the world of music or whatever. Regular ass TV.
Yeah.
Yep. And boy, I don't want to sound old and cynical, but I miss those days so damn much. I love my YouTube, but come on. It just feels like it's just background noise at this point. I could be doing other shit while this stuff is playing in the background. Oh, shout out to Young RZA. Hold on. Riaz. Sorry, RZA. Shout out to Young Riaz for stopping by. He said, Hustler, there's MTV in the UK. Yep, there is. Now that I think about it, I think over here we had the MTV European countdown where they play songs from from people that lived over in Europe, that continent. It could be Italian music, British music, whatever. So yeah, MTV made music more global, international. And shout out to Dr. Eugene Steele. Thank you for stopping by as well, sir. He said MTV was exactly what it was. It was a music television. It was music video 24/7. Then years go by, the show lesser music videos. Suddenly the M was virtually taken out of MTV. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. It stopped being about the music. It started being about a whole lot of other things. He said VH1 was the same way. I started watching VH1 maybe 10 years ago. Maybe 7, 8 to 10 years ago. And Riaz did mention this. Nowadays, he said UK is more underground thing. It's more of an underground thing. Yep. He talked about that in my last panel. But you got anything to say, Mimi?
No.
Okay. By the way, any of y'all want to come up? The link is pinned. Well, it's not pinned, but you know it's in the chat. Let me see. Here it is. Link is right here. If anybody want to come up, you got time to spare, come talk to me and my new co-host Mimi, or guest. He also said nowadays you want to watch music videos, go to social media. Yep, like we said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be YouTube or whatever, or Vimeo, whatever you want to watch. I don't know. It just doesn't have the same vibe as watching this stuff on television. Now, to be fair, we had MySpace in the 2000s, but even that shit had its limitations. It gives like an alternate. Let's say you're not at home and you want to see what's on the latest music videos. Go to MySpace. Now, social media is all we use now. So, but let's continue. Fair use.
But here's where things get interesting. Remember how I said that phone call set in motion MTV's destruction? Here's what I mean. MTV actually never made money from playing music.
Really?
Think about it. In those first years, they lost $50 million. The content was free. The record labels paid for the videos. But showing people music videos didn't keep them glued to the screen. People would flip channels, go do something else. MTV figured this out early.
Who remembers this show, Remote Control, which came out, I think, in '89 or something? You remember that show? I have. You do?
No, I don't.
Well, I have vague memories of this show. I remember seeing bits of it when I was like 5 or 6 years old. It's just a questions and answers show where people sit in, looks like a living room setting, answer a bunch of crazy questions. This also said platforms like Grind Daily, Link Up, Sub TV, and Press Play Media. He said he also said now Grind Daily and Link Up TV are major platforms mostly everyone goes on, and Press Play Media is an underground thing now. Yeah, he did mention that in the previous live. Grime music, which is a popular genre in British culture, it became more underground over time. So he did mention that. But let's continue. Fair use.
In 1987, they launched a game show called Remote Control. It was one of the first original programs targeting young people, and it was way more popular than the music videos. Then,
really?
In May 1992, the same year everyone remembers as MTV's golden era of...
Damn, look at that. 1992 MTV Music Awards. So I guess this was the first music awards MTV ever had. September 9th, 1992. I was, 8 years old at the time. I just turned 8 in elementary school. How old were you at the time, if you don't mind my asking?
92, I was 10.
Okay, so you got 2 years on me. Okay, you got 2 years on me.
Yeah.
So you're like 2 years older than myself. Okay, I was 8 years old back then.
Yeah.
Okay, Riaz also said Hustler now. He said now rise of DJ Edge. I mean, is on social media, is taking over. I can imagine. And Riaz wasn't even born yet. Riaz was born in the year 2000 or 2001. So yeah, he's a Gen Z. You and me are both millennials. But yep, this is how it was back in '92. All right, I call this the anti-authority. This is when anti-authority era started to pick up. You know how they had them commercials targeted towards kids saying, the hell with adult stuff, focus on the kid stuff that kind of empowered us. Yeah. Nickelodeon had it, MTV had it. It was extreme era. Yep, 2001. Okay. I was 16 years old when you were born, Riaz, or 17, 1. And I think Mimi was just fresh out of high school in 2001. Were you not?
Yeah, I was. Mm-hmm.
Yep. You were embracing adulthood. I still had 2 more years to go. Well, 1 more year to go from Riaz's perspective.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Of cultural relevance, they launched The Real World. The Real World got 3 times higher ratings than music videos. That's when MTV discovered the magic of reality TV. It was cheaper to produce than scripted content, about $1 million per
And who
episode.
remembers when Real World debuted on MTV? I didn't watch much of this. I didn't start watching Real World to like the later season when I was like in middle school and high school. But
I remember
this
the
is one of
first season with Heather B. She was a rapper. That was like
what
the
was it?
first one.
Oh, okay.
It was good.
I knew of its existence as a kid, but I didn't start watching it until I was at least in middle school, maybe high school. I think it was called Road Rules at the time I started looking at it. But this is what started it
Yeah, I
all.
remember Road Rules. Yeah.
That's when I started watching Real World. This is back, yeah. So yeah, unscripted reality shows are nothing new. This is the one that started it all, the Real World. Then it became Real World Road Rules by the time the 2000s rolled around, the ending of the 90s and beginning of the 2000s. Yeah. And Eugene Steele said, music awards, but yet they rarely show music videos. That was the birth of reality TV. Yep, it was. Reality TV is trash. Well, some of it is. The ones they put out back then in the 2010s is, yeah, they probably are. Okay,
Yeah.
shout out to Aquarius Quinn. I think I know who she is. I trust her. Shout out to Aries for stopping by as well. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Which was basically nothing. And people actually watched the whole thing instead of channel surfing. From 1995 to 2000, MTV slashed music programming by nearly 2/3. By the end of the decade, they were only playing.
What the? MTV between 2008 and 2016. Not a lot of music shows, non-music shows, others. So I guess the non-music shows got more traction and attention compared to music shows going into the 2010s. Ain't that some shit? And shout out to Top Cat for stopping by as well. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
About 8 hours of music per day. Beavis and Butthead got 3 million viewers per episode.
Damn, Beavis and Butthead got 3 million views. Who could forget Beavis and Butthead? Mimi, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All
I was
right,
just
you got
answering a text. I remember Beavis and Butthead. With Beavis.
Cool. My mother used to hate that show back in the day. She used to get on me about watching that show. I said, okay, I stopped watching it, but by season 2, I watched it behind her back when she was not looking or when she was in her room sleeping. But you know what I would do? I would be slick and just record the episodes when she's not looking and then watch the episode back when she's in her room sleeping. It's time for bedtime on the weekends.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Eda, man. But yeah, that show was quite controversial. And keep in mind, this was the 90s. This was also in the 90s back when politicians blamed the media, mainstream media, for all the violence going on in society. Whether it be TV shows, video games, movies, they blamed all that shit for kids under the age of 17 doing bullshit.
Yeah, do you remember this show? It was called My So-Called Life.
I think I do.
They used to play it on MTV. It was with Jared Leto and Claire Danes.
Oh, okay. I think I remember that show. Yeah. What was it about?
That was a good show. It was about a girl, a teenage girl, in high school, of course. And she has a crush on Jared Leto. You know that band 30 Seconds to Mars?
I'm not the biggest rock and roll fan, but I have heard of that band.
Yeah, well, he's the lead singer of that band, and she had a crush on that guy. And she's basically trying to figure herself out as a teenager. She dyes her hair red, like a bright red, and she gets into like wearing grunge clothes. And it just talks about her life as a teenager, like issues that the teenagers have and stuff like that. She's no longer friends with her old best friend. She has a new best friend now. But it was a It was a good show to watch as a teenager. They only had one season. They were gonna come out with another season, but she didn't want to do the show anymore, so they canceled it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's another thing. Back in the day, they had to televise people's everyday lives to show on television. So I guess you could say this was clout chasing before clout chasing was a thing. The only difference here, they didn't do it for clout, they did it for using popularity as far as the television is concerned. These knucklehead kids today will do anything and show off for the internet. But back then, I was showing out for the internet, the TV, but whoever sees it, they just see it. But with the internet, the whole world can see it.
Right.
And a young Rhea said on December 31st, 2025, which was last New Year's Eve, MTV UK aired its final music video. And yellow hello. January the 1st, 2026 onwards, MTV aged will concentrate exclusively on reality television and films. Wow. Even the UK is having that problem. Ain't no better over here in America. That's a noise in your background, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll turn that off.
Okay.
That's somebody sending me a message. That's somebody sending me a message. I don't know who it's from.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Episode. The Real World got 3.5 million. Consumers started complaining. If it's called music television, where's the music? But here's the thing. While people complained about wanting music, they actually tuned in for reality TV.
Damn. Ain't that something? So the non-music shows got way more attention compared to the music related stuff. Okay, that's not cool. I can't explain that, but it is what it is. But I got somebody in the back. Hold on. Dr. Steele, is that you? Dr. Steele, is that you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Excuse me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but you don't sound like Dr. Steele that I know.
What do you mean?
Your voice sounds different.
This is me. I can put something in the chat. Hang on.
Or can you come up for me real quick? Nobody can see you but
I
me.
can put my camera on.
Excuse
Hang
me?
on 1 second, hustler. I'm going to put my camera on.
And he hopped off. Okay, I was afraid of that. That wasn't Dr. Eugene Steele. I don't know who the hell that was. Shout out to Mikey Hall Comedy. That's a porn bomber, Mimi. Be careful. You know this person?
Okay. No.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of that person.
All right. That wasn't Dr. Steele. What's up, Nazi? Okay, I was afraid something like this would happen. That's why I have to send the link out to individual people.
Right.
Nowadays, you don't know who's who. The man hopped off. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
In September 1998, MTV launched Total Request Live, hosted by a young Carson Daly.
I remember this one as well. Call in, request a video, and they would just show it.
The idea was a live afternoon show where fans could vote for their favorite videos. When it launched, fans packed Times Square outside the studios. It became must-see TV. TRL got 700 to 800,000 viewers per episode. But wait, that's only about a quarter of what The Real World and Beavis and Butthead were pulling. The show that was actually about music was getting demolished by everything else. In 1999, Viacom's profits soared 85%, largely due to double-digit growth at MTV. But contrary to popular belief, it wasn't music driving those numbers. It was everything except music. In the early 2000s, Napster and Kazaa launched making music free and easy to pirate. Then, in 2005, YouTube appeared. Suddenly, music videos were available on demand whenever you wanted them without waiting for some VJ to play them.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I discovered YouTube sometime in 2006. That's when I discovered YouTube. But I still watch TV
Oh,
to catch.
I discovered YouTube later than that. I don't remember what year, but it was later than that.
Well, for me, it was 2006. Uh-huh. Okay, hold on a second. I got somebody else here. Patrick Poots, is that you?
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I got you.
Hustler, I just need 2 seconds.
2 seconds to what exactly?
Do you know your Ross stream?
Do I, excuse me, do I what now?
The last live stream you did?
Yeah, what about it, sir? I think I remember you.
You had made it private.
Yeah, I made it private because there's just too much shit happening over
Is there
there.
any way you could make it unlisted and give me the link?
Okay, so you can find out that Dr. Peru person? Okay, I can do that for you. When the show's over with,
I want to archive the stream. Want to archive it.
All right, so you can find that Peru person? All right, I'll see what I can do when my show is over with.
All right, thank you, Hustler.
Not
do you
a
know
problem.
how many more hours you're going to be straight for?
I'm going to say for another 2 hours or so. I just started.
All right, I'll check back in then.
Excuse me?
Thank you. See you later.
Take care.
I'll check back in 2 hours.
All right. All right.
See you in a
Take
bit.
care. All right. Shout out to Richard Poop. He's one of those guys investigating that crazy lady that's been coming on my show acting a fool. And Young Ree has also said MTV UK stop music videos, closing 5 dedicated music channels at the end of 2025 due to plummeting linear TV viewership and strategic pivot towards streaming on Paramount. I'm not surprised, Riaz. I'm not surprised. It's the same thing over here in America. MTV is shut down because now they've been replaced by all these damn streaming services. So it doesn't surprise me not one bit. It's the same problem over here in America. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
MTV's remaining value proposition around music completely evaporated. So they did what made business sense. They doubled down on what actually worked. In 2002, they launched The Osbournes with Ozzy and Sharon.
Well, to be fair, it is music-oriented. Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was actually a good show.
The Osbournes? I didn't watch much of
it. Yeah, I watched it. It was good.
All right. Rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne, rock and roll legend, from what I hear. Lost a lot of people. Lost a lot of people last year. Oh man. We lost Chuck Norris just recently.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he passed away about 2 months ago, I believe.
So what? How did he die?
I don't remember exactly what he died of. I just know that's what happened. He passed away about 2 or 3 months ago.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
So I guess bottom line is people start losing interest in all the music that was on MTV and start focusing more on the non-music stuff. So I guess the network thought, just give us more non-music stuff, whether it be animated TV shows, reality shows, whatever. So
yeah,
maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe.
And then when YouTube
social media definitely changed the game.
It really did. Like I said, I discovered YouTube sometime in 2006, but you know, back then you still had, we had digital cable. We were still watching stuff on television. And plus you had video, what they call music videos on demand, because I had on demand back then. But even that had its limits. Only one or two videos per week or some shit like that. You wait to the following week or the following month for some new stuff to come out.
Yeah.
So even that had limits.
Yeah, definitely. But even if MTV was still going on, I wouldn't watch it because I have YouTube at my fingertips, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
I'll get to watch the videos that I want to watch instead of waiting them to play a song that I like.
Well, the song didn't come out yet, then how can you find it? Well, I guess the song will come out first or the music video come out first for the album. I don't know.
Well, they usually drop it on YouTube pretty fast. The artist usually drops it on YouTube very fast.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying much attention to that, honestly, at one point, but it is what it is. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
They followed with Laguna Beach and a bunch of other reality shows. Then in 2009, they launched Jersey Shore. By its 2011 peak, Jersey Shore was drawing 11 million viewers, more than any other MTV show in the network's history. It was so profitable that it drove more earnings growth for Viacom than any other property they owned, including Blockbuster. Jersey Shore wasn't just MTV's biggest hit. It was probably the most profitable show they ever made. By 2011, MTV reached 99 million households. This was the peak, but it wasn't music or even reality TV that would kill MTV. It was something bigger. The viewers themselves were about to abandon cable entirely. 2010 was the peak year for cable TV.
Damn. So they're about to abandon cable going into 2010. I think I still have my digital cable at that.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
2010, 88% of people were using cable. As time went on, the numbers got lower and lower. 2020, 1%, and as of last year or months ago, 35% have cable. I'm one of the
Yeah,
few
that's
who
a
don't
huge drop.
So what?
That's a huge drop. Definitely a huge drop.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I got somebody in the back. Hold on. Dynamo T. Is that
All right,
you?
hold on one second.
Hello, can you
All
hear
right,
me?
Yeah, I got you.
This is Dynamo T.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Did
So
you get my
wanna
camera?
Yes, I saw your cam, but I wanted to make sure you're a real person. So you want to add to the show?
I'm
or?
real.
Okay. So what's your thoughts on
Yeah,
the
I wanna
rise and
add.
fall? Excuse me?
Hustler, hold on a second. Hustler, I gotta run out just to grab something. I'll be right back.
All right. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Don't forget to mute yourself so we don't hear no background noise. Betty, I can do it for you. You can unmute when you come back. Now, what were you saying, Dynamo? You want to add something real quick before I continue the video?
Well, we all know why MTV is falling.
All right.
Because the
in your humble
viewership
opinion-
just plummeted.
Oh, okay.
And people just switched to on-demand streaming.
Yep, that's kind of what I was saying earlier. As we entered the 2010s, it became all about going to YouTube and going to other streaming services to watch this stuff. So I believe you.
Yeah, well, I agree.
But so what was your fondest memory of MTV?
Just like all the bloody music.
Oh, okay. Now, and by the way, you don't mind me asking, what part of the world are you from?
I'm from Great Britain.
Great Britain? Okay, shout out to my British. Y'all have something called grime
You can
rap
call me
out there?
Nigel.
Oh, okay.
Did you say?
You have something called grime rap?
Yes, we do have grime. I'm not a big fan of it.
Oh, okay.
Do you like it?
Somebody else was. I never even. Well, I've heard of it, but didn't really listen to it. Because out here, where I'm from, we just have regular hip hop. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Grime is kind of like electronic. It's like electronic dance music.
Oh, okay. I know here in America we have something called
But it's like,
electro. We have something called what they call
what do you
electric.
say?
I know out here in America we have a genre called electro. What is it? It's like techno mixed with hip hop, something like that. A techno beat with some hip hop in it. Electricina, whatever it's called. Help me out here. What is it called? I think it's called.
Is it called electronica?
I think that's it. Yep. It's like a techno music with some hip hop and R&B in it. That's what it's called.
I mean, electronica originated from the UK.
Really?
Yeah, it did. I mean, I guess the
Okay.
USA and the UK share a lot, though.
We really do. A lot of stuff we have, y'all have, and vice versa. Y'all like our cousins. I always want to.
Oh yeah, grime is just like electronic dance music with some hip hop elements. Sorry for interrupting you.
It's all good.
I've got some network glitches, some of it behind.
Yep, we have that here in America. We have something similar to that here in America. All right, let's continue. Fair use. So use of cable dropped since last year or a couple months ago. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Subscriptions in the United States. The 18 to 49 demographic that MTV depended on started moving to YouTube and Netflix and streaming. Cord cutting had begun. When Jersey Shore ended in 2012, nothing replaced it. Viewership among MTV's core demographic cratered by over 50%. So what did MTV do? In 2011, they'd launched a cheap clip show hosted by former skateboarder Rob Dyrdek called Ridiculous.
And this is all they will put on MTV from that point on. Okay, Eugene Steele's MTV had different types of shows like AMP, Yo MTV Raps, and Headbangers Ball. I remember all three of those. Well, I don't remember AMP. I remember Yo MTV Raps and Headbangers Ball. But yep,
hello.
That's what they had back then. I'm here.
What on earth is Dr. Peru?
Say what?
My thing is glitching out. Your name just switched to a Dr. P or something?
It's fine on my end. He said AMP was
back
about electric. Okay. That's probably that crazy woman trying to hack
get the hell out of here? I'm very confused.
No. There's some crazy lady up here trying to hack people just to get at me. I don't know who the fuck she is, but don't let her bother you. If you have to hop down, I understand. I don't want her hacking nobody that doesn't deserve that. Just saying.
Wait, she hacks people?
Yep.
How will FT do that?
I have no idea.
I want to be hacked.
So is it okay on your end?
No, yeah, everything's fine now. It was just your name switched for a split second. But now it's back. I'm just going to make sure my virus defender is working. Just to be 100% safe.
Okay. Okay, and Eugene still said AMP or AMP was about Electricana. Yep, that's what it was. And now cable's being replaced with streaming nowadays. Yep, it is. Now, to be fair, I don't have cable either. I have a Roku, but that's about it. All I got is Roku now.
All the dramatic music. It's fucking good to see you, Hustler.
Who the hell are you, ma'am? Ma'am, who the hell are you,
Listen,
and why are you
wasn't
hacking?
lying.
Excuse me?
That guy wasn't lying. I've got his account now. Next is gonna be you.
Ma'am, leave these folks alone. Okay. So y'all see what I did? What I did? Just, oh boy. Yeah, Mimi hasn't come back yet, but hopefully she will be back. All right, let's continue. They start airing ridiculousness, which probably led to the downfall of MTV for real. But let's continue. Fair use.
It was basically America's funniest home videos for the internet generation, viral
May as well.
fail videos with commentary. What happened next was almost comical. Instead of trying to find the next Jersey Shore, MTV just started running ridiculousness over and over and over. By 2020, ridiculousness was
Yeah, that MTV, the former home of music videos, primarily now airs ridiculousness during a stretch of 168 hours in late June of 2020. 113 hours of program were gobbed up by the show, and during 1 week in August, episodes ran for more than 36 hours uninterrupted on a station that's supposed to be dedicated to nothing but music. What the fuck? Okay.
taking up 113 out of 168 hours per week. That's 2/3 of their entire schedule playing the same clip show on repeat. Rob Dyrdek did pretty well out of it. According to Bloomberg, he was making at least $32.5 million per year. He recorded 46 seasons, over 1,700 episodes. Viacom's excuse was that their audience had become nostalgic and wanted to see familiar content. Meanwhile, the actual young viewers they desperately needed were long gone to TikTok and
No surprise
YouTube.
there.
As MTV's revenue declined, they started cutting everything. In 2023, MTV News, the news division that had covered music and culture for decades, was shut down. Then the entire MTV News archive was scrubbed from the internet. The Video Music Awards, MTV's version of the Oscars for music, used to draw nearly 12 million viewers in the early 2000s. By 2024, they could barely manage a few million, and that was only because they broadcast the VMAs across 13 different Viacom channels simultaneously. By 2024, MTV ranked 55th out of 153 national cable channels. Barely 37% of US households even had access to MTV anymore. And the people who did have cable, they were mostly older folks watching Fox News, not the young consumers advertisers wanted to reach. In October 2025, ridiculousness was finally canceled.
Out time.
Then came the final blow. On December 31st, 2025, MTV shut down all its remaining 24-hour music channels.
Yep, so there you go. Where he is, if you can hear me back there, you were right. On New Year's Day, just this past New Year's Eve, they shut down MTV for good, just like they did out there in the UK. Because I believe young Riaz mentioned that earlier. Yep, there it is. UK stopped with music videos, closed 5 dedicated music channels at the end of 2025. Yep. Excuse me. It's the same thing that happened over here. The same thing happened over here. It was the same old thing. Okay, hold on. I think I know this person. A la Croissant, is that you?
Oh, well, now you know me, hustler. It was me the whole time.
What do you want from me, woman?
I've been watching for quite a while. And you
Oh,
never knew it was me.
When are you going to
You
stop
remember me
hacking?
in the chat, right?
How would you stop
Remember
hacking
when I was
people?
in your chat? Do you
You in
remember
my
when I was in your chat?
in my chat under what name? Explain, please.
This name. The name I have right now.
I believe that's somebody else's account. I'm telling you, stop hacking other
No,
people's
this is
accounts.
me.
What?
This is me. I wouldn't lie to you. Why would I lie to Hustler?
Say what?
My #1 streamer.
Dr. Peru, get out of here with that bullshit. As I say, I remember where everything happens in the VMAs. Let's continue. Fair use.
MTV Music, MTV 80s, MTV 90s, Club MTV, MTV Live.
All these MTV variations. Golly.
The 80s, MTV 90s, Club MTV, MTV Live. All of them went dark across the UK and Europe and Australia and Brazil.
Yep, there you go. They just tuned out all across the globe, the US, the UK, and Australia. So yeah, Rios is right about that. Mimi, are you still there? Guess not. Okay, let's continue. She'll be back. Let's continue. Fair use.
The very last song played on MMTV Music, Video
killed the radio, the bugles, the bugles, or whatever.
killed the radio star by the Buggles, the exact same song that launched the network 44 years earlier. The main MTV channel still exists technically, but turn it on today and you'll find Big Bang Theory reruns and RuPaul's Drag Race marathons.
Big Bang Theory reruns. So, yep.
The music is completely gone. So, what killed MTV? The conventional story is that MTV abandoned music and lost its soul, that they sold out for cheap reality programming and forgot what made them great.
I mean, to be fair, the non-music shows did get more attention for whatever reason. So I guess they felt compelled to just give them what they wanted. So you think maybe the audience contributed to it? Eugene still saying people try to bring back the concept of showing music videos 24/7, but people can find music videos on YouTube, Vimeo, and other social media outlets. Yep, true that, Dr. Steele, true that. And Dr. Steele, I think I sent you the link directly, so you should be able to come up. But let's continue. Fair use.
But the data tells a different story. MTV was never a profitable music channel. They lost $50 million playing music videos. The only thing that saved them was Michael Jackson. And even then, their real profits came from reality TV, not music. In 1992, at the supposed peak of MTV's musical relevance, the real world was getting triple the ratings of actual music programming. Their most profitable years weren't the Thriller years. They were the Jersey Shore years.
And it was most profitable when that show was on. Okay.
The truth is, MTV gave audiences exactly what they wanted. People said they wanted music, but they watched reality TV. When cable died and the monoculture died, TV's monopoly on reaching young people died with it. MTV didn't kill music television. The audience did. And then
that's a good point. Maybe the audience did it. Eugene said Michael Jackson was the first Black artist to have a music video on MTV. Yep, we talked about that at the beginning. He really was the first one. And that's what pioneered the network to greatness, from what I understand anyway. Yeah. That's what pioneered the network to ultimate greatness. Yep. So I guess a combination of, you know, what the audience wanted, the rise of social media, all that contributed to the fall of MTV. They stopped airing music because more people wanted to see a bunch of reality television shows. So they decided to just give them what they wanted, not knowing it was going to cost the network dearly. With the rise of social media, now they can watch music videos on YouTube and MySpace when that was popping off anytime they want to. Not to mention digital on demand, which had its limits, but it still gave you access to certain music videos and TV shows and movies or whatever. So yeah, all this contributed to its fall. But let's continue. Fair use.
And the audience left for the internet, where they could watch whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted. In the end, video didn't kill the radio star. Streaming killed the video star. And MTV was just collateral damage in a war that was over before it even started.
Oh, shit. Well, that's the video, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where that came from, but okay. I think that was an old stream. Mimi, are you there? Hmm, I guess she's still making runs. Mimi, are you there? Guess not. Okay, until she comes back, let's proceed, shall we? But yeah, that's pretty much what did it for MTV back then. The audience wanted stuff that was not related to music. MTV gave it to them, but that's kind of what killed it. It became less about the music and less about other shit. And with the rise of social media, they could just watch music videos whenever they want to. I mean, sure, you could use a streaming service to watch whatever you want, but it doesn't have the same impact. And they mentioned monoculture. For those that don't know, monoculture is just a phenomenon where you have different people from all across the world experiencing the same thing at the same time. For example, your favorite TV show is coming on, you call all your homeboys and homegirls so y'all can watch it together, or you go to a friend's house and y'all just sit there and watch it together. That's monoculture. Whether together in the same room or across the city, across the state, from a distance, you're experiencing the same thing and it brings y'all together. Who could forget the good old days of who could forget the good old days of talking to your friends over the phone while watching your favorite television show? That's monoculture. I remember that stuff fondly. A lot of us had fun with that back in the day. But yeah, without that, MTV just had no reason to exist. When it stopped airing music, yeah, that's what happened. Oh, shout out to Mahogany. Glad you thought of me. I don't man when you come bother me. Shout out to you, my girl. And Eugene said VH1 will follow suit if it hasn't already. Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if VH1 has already followed suit or not, but who knows? It might be coming. It might be coming. And Mahogany, if you want to come up, just hit the link. I have to verify that you are a real person. I'll be getting a lot of crazies over here. But yeah, Mahogany, today's topic, we're talking about the rise and fall of MTV. What killed it? That's today's topic, Mahogany, the rise and fall of MTV. Feel free to share some of your fond memories of growing up watching that music network before it shut down and officially shut down this past New Year's Eve. Whatever you want to share with it, whatever's on your mind, I'm open to hearing it. Okay. I'm open to hearing it. And Ellie Croissant said, Hustler, I must confirm there's someone impersonating me on your stream early. Yes, I know that. I already know Ella Croissant. Now, can the real you please stand up? I'll drop the link again. Now, Ella Croissant, will the real you please come up? I'm going to have to confirm you're a real person, but hey, the real you can please come on up here. And you see why I have to link privately instead of just making it public, because a lot of this weird shit be happening. And Topcat says society killed it. Could be. Could be. Dr. Steele, is that you? Dr. Steele? I don't know what's wrong with your audio, but please get that shit fixed, okay? Whoever you are. Okay. Ellie Croissant said, "Can't you just ban the impersonators? They ruin the streams." Well, I do ban them, but shoot, they can just create a whole new account or hack somebody else's account. Dr. Steele, is this you?
Do I sound okay now?
Dr. Steele?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I got you.
Okay, great. Great. I must have sounded like a chipmunk before I exited.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. Want to make
Yeah.
sure. Now, let me bring you up properly. Hold on a second. I want to cut you up, but let me bring you up properly. Hold on. Give me a second.
Welcome to the show, let the real game begin. Time to celebrate how the hustlers always win. Yeah, we built this empire from the muscle and the mind, leaving all the competition looking way behind. It's a sophisticated vision with a powerful attack, hustler and muscular, and there ain't no turning back. So turn the speakers up, let the synth lead glide. This is where the strong and the proud ones reside.
Welcome to the Hustler and Muscular Show. The Hustler and Muscular Show.
Let's welcome Dr. Steele. Keeps it real. Always knows he's here to appeal.
Hello, how you doing, everybody?
What's going on? This is the real you. Somebody's up here impersonating you earlier. I have to make sure, sir.
Yeah, we got some crazy. Yeah, we definitely got some crazy people out here in the social media world.
Yeah.
But man, I remember, you know, I was there when MTV first started. Now,
Sure you
but
were.
when MTV first started. But I can remember there were local channels where people used to call in and request certain music videos to show. And I thought, wow, that was pretty amazing. And I don't know which comes first, MTV or those local music video channels where people just call in to make requests. And wow, I mean, it was just such a phenomenon. And even though they really didn't have any black artists at the time until Michael Jackson come, I was still pretty amazed by, the concept of, movie type music videos. But I think MTV's big mistake is they did not change their name. You see all these shows that have nothing to do with music videos.
Yep.
Just change the damn name of your channel. And I think they would have been all right.
I mean, what were they going to call it? They can't say music television, just call it, I don't know.
I guess.
What could the M stand for?
I guess potpourri TV or something. I don't know.
Or just say RTV, reality TV, that kind of thing.
Yeah, RTV. Yeah, I think, something like that. And, I know one thing. I mean, that is the birth channel of all reality TV for sure. Because I know VH1 started to do the same thing, That's why I say, it'll not be too long until VH1 would meet their fate as well.
Yeah, it could be. A lot of these music networks fell apart. And like I said earlier, this past New Year's Eve, that's when they officially stopped, cut the network entirely. Some of its relics may still exist, but it's not going to look the same. It ain't going to look the same.
Of course. I can remember now they started to, even though they play a variety of music, they started to put different genres of music into one. I remember again when Headbangers Ball was out. Now, let me tell you about it. When Headbangers Ball first came out, right? Those bands looked feminine.
They did?
Yeah, they had on lipstick, eyeliner, hairspray when they were first showing. and I was like, I mean, yeah, their songs were great, but this whole feminine look didn't fit them. But thank God for these British bands and these thrash bands came up. They erased all this feminine stuff, these first bands were doing. And then, for if I want to watch, I remember if I wanted to watch R&B, I was watching BET at the time because MTV also did not have many black performers at the time.
It didn't looking back on it.
Yeah, it didn't. So I ended up watching BET. And my favorite program on BET was Rap City. But then all of a sudden MT come up with Yo MTV Raps. I was like, whoa,
Yeah. And from what I understand, this is based on what I found out about Yo MTV Rap. From what I understand, Yo MTV Raps came first back in 1988. The following year in 89, that's when Rap City came out. That's what I heard anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could be true. And I was like, oh, okay, MTV's starting to open up a little bit,
Yeah. Also, from what I understand, MTV Raps ended sometime in 1995 or going to 1996, but Rap City continued all throughout the 90s and into the 2000s. Now, that much I do remember because I remember being in middle school watching Rap City all the way through high school and college until it ended in 2006, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And, that's when BET also began to go left as well.
I mean, to be fair, MTV BET in the 2000s was not that bad. It had some good shit on, from what I remember correctly. It did.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, BET, unlike MTV, which is basically music oriented, BET was just a general all primary black African American network, so you can get away with airing anything: music, reality TV shows, movies, whatever. Here's what towards a black African American audience, so they got more leeway compared to MTV.
Yeah. And the best part about BET, I mean, it was about showing our pride at the time. I mean, when I first heard BET, I was like, whoa, this is for us, by us, right?
Yeah.
And then I watch all these different programs and stuff. I mean, they were showing almost all the positive aspects of us at the time. But all these channels, I don't know if it seems to me all these channels are losing their purpose for existence. Even the Nashville network was losing their purpose. I mean, the Nashville network used to be about country music, but now ECW came into their channel, and then you have other channels that are not related. And I think they might have changed their name. Anyway, cable is just dying. There were places, like I said, there were places with streaming, and the greatest thing about streaming, you can watch something. You can watch what you want when you want it.
Well, maybe, but it doesn't have the same feel as it did, decades prior when it just aired on television and you have to either watch it in its entirety then or get a VHS tape and record it so you can watch it over and over again. I remember them days well.
Yeah, I used to do that too. Yeah, I used to get a VH1 and start recording things and things of that nature. And and nowadays you have DVR,
I don't think I had a DVR, but I remember when it was out, you can set your TV to record and save certain programs. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. But yeah.
I don't even have cable. I don't even have cable no more. I just have Roku.
Yeah, so do I, believe it or not. But yeah, MTV just lost its purpose.
Yeah, it did. And it kills something very important in our community: monoculture. As I said earlier, monoculture is basically a phenomenon where you have people from all walks of the world experiencing the same thing at the same time in real time. Think back to when you were younger. A show finna come on at 6 o'clock p.m. What do? Call all your homeboys and homegirls. Y'all sit on the phone and watch it together, or you go to a friend's house and y'all just sit in TV and watch it together. Either way, you and your buddies are all experiencing the same thing on television at the same time.
Well, in my case, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. Either way, it died out. That's what it was. But you were saying.
Well, in my case, I just run to the television. I was like, hurry up, something's about to come on. So I just run to the television, turn it on, before it comes on.
Yep. It really taught us patience and proactivity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. MTV was the shit back in the day, but it really changed. And like I said, while the network, was officially discontinued back in New Year's Eve, this past New Year's Eve, for me personally, the network died a decade prior. I'm talking 2010, 2015. That's when the network for me personally died out. And Mimi said the same thing. It died for her back in 2010, 2015, around that time.
Yeah, personally, I just stopped watching, MTV. I was thinking it was not worth watching anymore. Even the VMAs. There was a period where the VMAs were the only program I would watch on MTV, but now, they're becoming more and more like these other award shows where, it's gotten a little bit bland.
It's like you've seen them all at that point. I didn't see much of a difference between the two, but I get it. But I got somebody in the back. Hold on, give me a second. Let me bring this person up real quick.
Welcome to the show, let the real game begin. Time to celebrate how the hustlers always win. Yeah, we built this empire from the muscle and the mind, leaving all the competition looking way behind. It's a sophisticated vision with a powerful attack, hustling muscular, and there ain't no turning back. So turn the speakers up, let the synth lead glide. This is where the strong and the proud ones reside.
Welcome to the Hustler and Muscular Show. The Hustler and Muscular Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Creative Solutions, part of Evolution. She's always welcome to my institution. Welcome to the show, my lady. Welcome to the show.
I love it. Everything's good.
Excuse me?
Everything's doing good. That's what. Creative,
something wrong with your audio.
Wait, what's wrong with my audio?
You don't sound like Creative Solutions. Are you there? Okay, I see you on cam, but what's going on?
I'm here, hustler. I'm listening back to the audio. My microphone sounds really weird.
Are you sure about that?
Does it sound normal to you, sir?
No, it doesn't. I see you on camera, but what is going on?
I don't know what is wrong. Now, this sounds really weird.
Okay. Well, I see you on camera. Hold on. Well, cam up for me first and then speak. Creative. If that's really you, cam up for me first and then speak.
Yeah, hello?
Okay, that was not Creative Solutions, but okay.
Yeah, I think she needs to do what I did. I have to go out and then come back in. I've been I mean, I don't remember the last time I've actually called into a show, but that's what I had to do the last time. I thought getting this new mic would fix the problem, but evidently it didn't. So,
Well, I mean, she cammed up, so that was her. But I'm like, why does her voice sound like a chipmunk? That didn't sound anything like her.
right.
But
But
anyways, you were saying, didn't mean to interrupt, but you were saying,
well, yeah, all I said was right. I mean, you know, these, struggle streaming happens. Um,
yeah, it does.
like I say, it's been a while since I've actually got on a panel, and I remember every time I used to do it, I had to deal with this chipmunk stuff, and I thought getting a new microphone was going to work, but evidently it didn't. So, so I'm not for sure what is going on.
I don't either, honestly. Hopefully, no one hacked her microphone, because that would be crazy. Because that was her on camera.
Hmm. Yeah,
All right.
I mean, before Create Solutions, I mean, that last time I heard, did she sound like that other woman that was up here, the hacker?
Yeah, she did. That's the thing.
Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch out for her.
Yeah. She has like a little British accent or whatever, but she goes around.
Yep.
She already hacked somebody. I think she hacked yours too at one point. Came up here trying to impersonate you or whatever. I
Oh,
was like,
she
what the hell
did.
do I do? Yeah.
Oh
Somebody came
man.
up here. Somebody came up here under your name. Okay, I think that's her again. Creative. That's that you?
Yes,
Creative solution.
being hacked.
Excuse me.
Attacking me, Hustler. It was really scary. Someone kept hacking my account.
Yeah, and the hacker
Like,
is
what's
you. Get the, oh boy. Yeah, here we go with this shit again. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. But I have another video to show you. Okay, hold on. Let me just find it real quick. Eugene, you're still there?
Yeah, man, I'm still here.
Oh, okay, there you are. I just want to make sure. Okay, this one also talk about the fall of shout out to Business Tale. Another one talking about the fall of MTV. I just want to get different perspectives on what people are saying about the fall of this popular network. All right, let's hear what this one has to say. Okay, fair use.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
MTV. Three initials that may not mean much in today's rapidly evolving world of streaming media, but there was a time when, for many, MTV meant everything. From musicians who dreamed of stardom to everyday kids across the country trying to keep up with what was cool. The music, clothing, the language and style. For most kids in the US who grew up in the 80s and 90s and even into the 2000s, MTV had an enormous influence on pop culture, almost too big to even describe. For young adults and kids growing up during this time, this became known as the MTV generation. And if you wanted to make it big,
Yep, anybody born after 1981, you're part of the MTV generation. Yours truly was born in 1984. Shout out to my millennials. But anyway, let's continue. All right, fair use.
as a major musical act, you had to have music videos on MTV. And the record companies were pouring millions into making music videos, which essentially acted as small advertisements for driving up record sales and live music ticket sales. For example, Michael and Janet Jackson's Scream video in 1995 cost $7 million to make, which would be around $10 million today. And the Guns N' Roses Estranged video in 1993 cost a cool $5 million. But that was then, and this is now, a shell of its former self. MTV has now shut down nearly all of its channels. So what happened? How did one tiny little cable channel become such a staple in American culture? And how did it all come tumbling down? And is MTV going away forever, or will it be able to make a resurgence?
Who knows?
A few seconds away from switching to the redundant sense sequencer.
At 12:01 a.m. on August 1st, 1981, MTV went on the air for the very first time. Music videos weren't a new concept, but creating a 24/7 cable channel centered around them was, and industry leaders were skeptical.
Announcing the latest achievement in home entertainment, the power.
Okay, I got somebody in the back. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, Michael Knowledge. Is that you? I can't see your whole name.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
No, my name is Michael Knowledge Coyote QJS.
I'll just call you Michael Coyote. How are you?
You'll be able to see the whole thing. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Do you remember me?
Say what now?
Maybe Dr. Steele does.
Say what
Do you
now?
remember Michael Knowledge, Dr. Steele? Michael Knowledge used to sound a lot more different, though. Do you remember me, Dr. Steele?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think. Hold up.
Well, I'm not familiar with this person, but go ahead and confirm it.
Yeah, this is Dr. Steele. You're hearing?
Yep. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to share something real fast. It's in one of your old streams.
It's
I
what?
used to come on here. I was on your stream before. I'm going to try to get you a link. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. What link did you send me?
No, I'm just going to find it. It's a YouTube link.
It's not going to cause no viruses or anything, is it?
No, it's just a YouTube link. It's one of your oldest streams.
Why you got a link from my old little stream?
Because I was in it. Michael Knowledge. Dr. Steele was there, so. Sorry, my thing is so light. Dr. Steele was in the stream as well.
Okay. Y'all know each other?
No, I didn't really know.
But y'all remember each other, I mean.
In the stream. There was also someone called Wender, the listener.
Yeah, I got to see this myself.
See what?
This he said he had a link to that one video. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see that myself.
What video are you talking about?
I'm getting a link. Hang on.
What he's talking about.
So it was in this stream. Hang on, I'm going to give you a timestamp.
Okay, Michael Knowledge Coyote Huge. Okay. Okay, this is that show I did back in Labor Day weekend. This last Labor Day. Michael, are you there? Michael, are you here?
Yeah, right, I've got it.
Yeah, no, I remember this video.
So go to this time. That's where I am. Hustler, you're going to want to see this. Put it on for us soul to see it.
What are you talking about?
Go to that timestamp in that live stream.
Okay.
Because you're gonna want to see this.
You said 44 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay, hold on. 44 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay.
Wait, sorry, I gave you the wrong time.
He said 2 people are harassed by runners who educated. Okay. This is that stream I did. Wait, hold on a minute. Okay, I saw it. I saw that part anyway.
Yeah, wait, I've got it. Go to here. Go on that. It's gonna take you for a roller coaster of emotions.
Okay, 58:13. Okay.
You gotta watch it a little bit.
Okay, I saw that part. Somebody was talking through your account. Michael, are
That's
you there?
crazy, right?
Yep. Oh, so your account
Do you
got
hear who
hacked.
was talking?
Yes, I have an idea who that person is. That's that old crazy Dr. Peru woman. Okay, you might seem legit. But I do remember you showing up on that Labor Day stream I did back in, that was, well, it said 7 months ago. So somebody hacked into your YouTube account and they were just talking through your voice, talking through your avatar. That's essentially what happened.
Yeah, I just want to know why that happens.
I have no idea. I wish I knew. But I do remember that happening.
And also the bigger question is, I know it only happened on this channel. I don't remember some other channel where this happened.
Yeah, how people do this.
Yeah, well, let's
How do
just
people
hope.
do this?
I have no idea. And I did have somebody currently investigating this. Somebody came up earlier talking about to make my other stream private. I guess they want to look into that and try to catch this crazy person. It's been going on for quite some time now, but I'm not going to let that derail my show. We're just here to have a good discussion, chill out, and hang out with each other. You're welcome to stay if you want to.
But wait a second, let it derail it. I've got a
here we
question
go
for you, Hustler.
What do you want, woman?
Don't
Get the
kick
hell
me
up.
out. I've got a question.
What do you want, woman?
I've got a question. Do you really trust Patrick Boots? Do you actually trust that man?
At this point, I don't know who the hell to trust, ma'am.
What if I told you, Hustler, that Patrick Boots works for me?
Works for you.
Would you believe that?
Again, I don't know what the hell to believe. Why are you hacking other people's accounts is my question. And how are you doing this? Leave these folks alone. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Well, listen. I do it all with my accomplice. Do you know who my accomplice is?
Oh, yeah? Who might that be?
Eugene Steele.
Oh, hell no.
I don't believe that for a fucking
Hell
minute,
no.
ma'am.
He's lying.
No.
He's been
There's
helping me this
one
whole
liar
fucking
here,
time.
and it's you, ma'am.
It all started at Labor Day. Stop
No,
lying, Dr. Still. You helped me do
no,
this.
no, no. You're the one lying,
It was
lady.
his idea.
Hell
He
no.
started this shit.
I don't even know. I don't even know
He
you. So
hates you, Hustler.
you could just cut it out right now.
He despises your guts.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Dr. Peru, get the hell off of here. Don't worry, I don't believe her for a goddamn minute, sir.
What is her problem?
I wish I knew. That's why it's hard for me to get through a panel now without that crazy lady showing up. And Mimi hasn't come back yet. I don't know where she's at, but okay. Let's get back into this. Let's hope this shit doesn't happen again. I don't let anything stop me from putting on a good show for my audience, because y'all make it worth my time. All of you. The good ones, mind you. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Power of sight, video, the power of sound. MTV, music television.
At the time, cable TV was still in its early development, and with the US in the middle of an economic recession, the music industry overall was struggling. In 1982, for example, overall music sales were down 50% from the previous year. So to many so-called experts, the idea of a 24-hour-a-day music channel may have sounded laughable. But they were wrong. Very, very wrong. The channel was practically an overnight success and began to drive up cable subscriptions by having musicians tell people to call their cable company and demand they carry the network by saying, "I want my MTV."
I want my MTV.
The band Dire Straits would even feature the line in one of their songs, which, of course, was accompanied by a very successful music video.
It's like that video game, Alone in the Dark from '92.
Just a few years after launching, MTV was a huge hit, earning $27 million in 1983 and over $42 million in 1984, beating all other cable networks in advertising revenue. In 1985, then media giant Viacom would buy the network along with premium network Showtime for a reported $667.5 million. Throughout the rest of the 80s, MTV would continue to dominate, pushing its own revenue along with record sales. VJs became household names, and the influence of the network would keep growing exponentially. Image was now at least as important as sound when it came to having success in the music industry, and record companies were investing millions into the artists they believed in. Careers were launched and could be taken to new heights based on the success of a video. Pop artists like Prince, Michael Jackson, and Madonna blew up as the decade progressed, and the hair metal scene exploded with bands like Poison, Rat, and Motley Crue regularly debuting big-budget videos and driving fads across the country. By the late 1980s, even heavier bands would have their own outlet on Headbangers Ball, and rap and hip-hop, which...
Yep, Headbangers Ball. You mentioned that earlier.
Even heavier bands would have their own outlet on Headbangers Ball, and rap...
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, Dr. Steele. Headbangers Ball, I guess that was rock and roll oriented.
Yeah, you saw how feminine those first bands looked, right?
I don't know if this was just a fashion style back then, but back in those days, it was not uncommon for rock and rolls to have long hair and wear the occasional makeup. I mean, we see it with rock and roll bands all the time. You know, some of them even wear mascara.
Oh, yeah.
I just brush it off as, oh, well, that's what they wear just for the sake of the performance.
Exactly.
but yeah, I mean, look at what's his name, Marilyn Manson, for example. But let's continue. Fair use.
Rap and hip hop, which would soon dominate the network, was
Yo MTV Raps. Yep.
Showcased on Yo MTV Raps. By now, MTV News had also made its debut, and the channel's annual music awards show was a must-see, with major artists putting on legendary and sometimes controversial performances that are still talked about today. Who can forget the time Nirvana bassist Chris Novoselic took a hit to the face after throwing his bass guitar into the air and losing sight of it as it came back down? Or when comedian Andrew Dice Clay received a network ban after telling his dirty nursery rhymes live on TV. That one might be on MTV, though. I mean, what were they expecting? The 90s picked up where the 80s had left off, with hard rock and synth-heavy pop dominating. But a major culture shift was coming. By mid-1992, both hip-hop and grunge had been given an enormous push on the network, and the new
Really did.
era of MTV was now in effect. Much of what was considered cool just a year or two prior was now old news, and acts like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and of course Nirvana now had multiple videos in heavy rotation. Adult animation had also been given a push on the network.
Yep, Beavis and Butthead, one of the first animated shows I saw on MTV back in the day. I mean, it's an animated show, but it still had music videos in between. Dr. Steele, you still there?
Yeah, I was trying to laugh like one of them.
Oh yeah. I remember that. But yeah, this show had music videos in between. I guess they did that for time constraints. I don't know. But yeah. But let's continue. Fair use.
Along with many other non-music video programs. But something else was about to begin to take over. A glimpse into what someday would become the main focus of the network, reality TV.
And there you go. Reality, we're back at this. Reality TV became the focus on MTV. And it started in the 90s, but didn't quite kill the network entirely because it still had the balance of reality TV shows as well as music videos. And plus, they were still music oriented throughout the decade. But let's continue. Fair use.
That same year, The Real World made its debut and quickly became an enormous hit. Similar.
You remember Real World?
Oh man, I remember. Yeah. Yeah,
I just started watching it. I just started watching that show until I was at least maybe in high school when it became Real World Road Rules at that point.
Yeah, it became a new phenomenon. I mean, barely anything was scripted. It was just let it all hang out. That's why I would not do a reality show because when you do a reality show, you're putting everything out there, for the world to see. Just like social media today.
Yeah. Just a 1-minute video of you acting a fool in front of your friends, and now all of a sudden you're famous. At least back in these days, these guys had to have some sort of, I don't know, talent or authenticity about them just so they can sell their, just so they can, sell the program.
Yeah, and sometimes it could be very dangerous. You remember that one comedian who pulled the bed sheet off of one woman, right? Yeah, he was a comedian. I think he was on one of the House Party movies, right? But after that episode, all the deals and stuff were gone, for that guy.
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't remember that entirely, but I heard about that happening. I may have heard about that happening at some point in time. But yeah, that's what they were doing back then, reality TV. I mean, to me, I prefer the good old days of clout chasing, 30, 40 years ago compared to today, because nowadays there's just no authenticity. There's no talent involved. Just get in front of the camera and there you go. But back then, a higher level of productivity and authenticity was required for them to get famous.
Right.
And plus, it's on national television. Yeah, 1,000 people are going to see it on TV, but if you didn't have MTV or cable back then, you didn't see shit. Compared to the internet, well, the whole world can see it. Nowadays, everybody got internet, so the whole world going to see something. And plus, when something's on TV, it blows over time. But the internet, it's on there forever. So that's the big difference I've noticed. But let's continue. Fair use.
Shows like Road Rules would soon follow, and reality TV would begin to take a bigger and bigger chunk of MTV's airtime. But music videos would still continue to drive the channel's success throughout the decade, and in 1998, one of the channel's most popular shows of all time, Total Request Live, would debut,
or TRL, yeah,
and go on to enjoy a 20-season run. By the
20 season?
Damn. That's a long time.
Oh, welcome back, Mimi. Damn, you surprised me for a second. Welcome back. Yeah, a lot of shit happened while you were gone.
What happened?
We had 2 new guests come up here, but their pages got hacked by that Dr. Peru person, and then tried to accuse Dr. Peru. Tried to accuse Dr. Steele here of being an accomplice. Ain't that some shit?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, by the way, Mimi, this is Dr. Steele. Dr. Steele, this is my co-host, Mimi.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to finally meet you, Mimi.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, she's good people from the mean streets of New York. So yeah, like I was saying, Total Request Live ran for 20 seasons. So it started in 1998, it ended in what, 2018? Damn.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It really is. And Topcat said a friend of mine was on MTV Rock and Jock, Dane Crustes. What is that? MTV Rock and Jock. I don't know what that is, but good to know.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Hey, I want to ask you something right quick. Now, the TRL MTV, is it sort of like comparable to 106 and Park on BET?
I want to say somewhere along that line. I want to say it's something like that, but you know, 106 and Park felt more like a talk show. This felt more like it was just an outdoor party. So that's the only difference between the two. The presentation is just, it's the same concept, but the presentation is just a little different. Oh, he said his name was Dane Crusted. Okay. Dan Cortez. Okay. But yeah, that's the difference between TRL and 106 in Park. One had more of a talk show kind of setting. This one felt more like an outdoor barbecue or outdoor party kind of setting. That's what I've noticed. But at the same concept, fans tune in. They show a bunch of videos requested by the fans, and they just air them. Anybody want to comment before I continue the video?
No.
Okay, let's continue.
Mid-2000s, technology was rapidly evolving, and the ability to stream video content online was quickly becoming a reality. With the advent of YouTube, artists were now able to produce and distribute music videos without MTV, and fans could now watch the videos they wanted to see on demand, instead of sitting through hours of content and commercials.
Yep, like we talked about earlier, thanks to YouTube, you can watch your videos anytime you want to without having to wait for MTV to show it. So that's kind of what started this downfall, but it still continued to live on because we had the balance of the two. I still had cable back in 2006 when YouTube was first created. And even that had its limitations. So it didn't quite kill a network, but it kind of started the spark that would eventually escalate into a huge fire. But let's continue. Fair use.
Just to maybe catch that one they were looking for. And record labels no longer had to provide MTV with free or discounted content that in the past would provide enormous exposure for their artists that they couldn't get anywhere else. And the labels and artists were now demanding royalties in order to keep their content on MTV. Although the network tried to stay relevant by creating an online space where music videos could be watched, YouTube had become a much bigger platform and offered much more than just music videos, which in turn attracted a much wider audience. By this time, MTV was rapidly losing its power in the music industry. Network executives had also realized that reality TV shows could hold a viewer's attention span much longer than a music video.
I mean, to be fair, I was watching some of the reality TV shows they put out back then,
Me too.
Tom Green, for example. I was watching a lot of that in high school. Tom Green was hilarious.
He was.
I
was definitely entertained.
Yep. I had a homeboy, man. Me and him would watch Tom Green every other day or every day whenever it came on. It had us, we would be on the phone together just dying laughing at his goofy antics. That's that monoculture I mentioned earlier, where two or more people are experiencing the same thing in real time. Going to a concert, watching a favorite TV show, whatever. That was how it was back then.
Wait, what was the guy's name? Tom
Green. Tom Green.
Oh, Tom Green. I remember watching him and Jackass originate on MTV.
Yep. What was his name? That was that show, Steve-O or whatever his name was.
Yes.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Wasn't he a pro skater or wanted to be a skater or something?
Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's Bam, who's the skater. Bam Margera.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember that stuff. But yeah, Tom Green had me down when I was in high school.
The
least back-
original jackass.
Yeah. Nowadays, you can just watch people doing dumb shit on YouTube. But back then, you had to tune into MTV or America's Funniest Home Videos to watch that kind of shit. So I guess you could say this is the more adult version of America's Funniest Home Videos. Think of it like that. But
Yep.
yeah, even though they was putting out reality TV during the late 90s, early mid 2000s, they still kept the balance of music and it was still going strong. I had MySpace. I could just listen to music on that thing when that was popping off. Yeah. I discovered YouTube in 2006, 1 year after the site was actually created. So I'm like, hey, this is pretty nice. I created my own. I had another page back in 2007. I'm like, I like this YouTube stuff. It's pretty fun. I've been observing it since then. Yeah. But let's continue. Fair use.
People tended to channel surf during the videos they weren't interested in seeing. This equated to more advertising revenue for the channel. As time moved on, so did MTV. Video blocks became fewer and far between, and were mostly moved to auxiliary channels, while reality TV and scripted shows became the network's main focus. The trend would continue throughout the next few decades until October 2025, when it was announced that its international auxiliary
Shout out
channels
to
like
Christine.
MTV Music, MTV 80s, MTV 90s, Club MTV, and MTV Live would all stop broadcasting by the end of the year. So is MTV officially dead? Not exactly. As of February 2026, its main channel still remains, with its focus almost entirely on reality TV.
RuPaul's Drag Race. Untucked RuPaul's Drag. What the fuck is up with RuPaul's Drag Race? Jeez.
I
That's
thought
all
that
they-
was on VH1.
Say what now?
I thought that was on VH1.
Well, according to this is on. I don't watch the show, so I don't know what network it's on, really. And shout out to
Oh,
Christine.
okay.
for stopping by. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
And reruns. And auxiliary or music-only channels are still broadcasting in the US and Canada, at least for now. As for MTV making a potential comeback, according to Bloomberg, the CEO of MTV's now parent company, Paramount, plans on looking for a way to revive the once iconic brand, and is talking to music industry figures and major companies about strategic partnerships. Thanks for watching, and let me know your thoughts below. Do you think it's even possible that MTV could make a comeback? And what would it
No idea.
even look like in today's climate? And what are some of your all-time favorite MTV moments?
Well, that's the video. What y'all thought?
You know something? I sort of doubt it. If Paramount buys MTV, if it comes back on, I doubt if it stays there very long, because I mean, people are already going to YouTube or Vivo to watch music videos anyway. And furthermore, if you noticed, if you go on YouTube or Vivo, they're not censored. They don't bleep anything out. That means
They don't? Damn.
I mean, some of these music videos, I mean, you see some of these music videos on YouTube, they don't bleep the
YouTube.
words out. Now, they don't show any nudity or anything like that. You'll find them on the foreign sites. But yeah, they do not bleep words out.
So essentially, there's no clean versions on YouTube. I've been noticing that for over a decade now.
Right. Uh-huh.
It ain't like where you can just put in a song or whatever. You got the dirty version or the clean version. Now they just have all dirty versions right there in your face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to see music videos with nudity in it, you have to watch the foreign sites for it.
The foreign sites. Okay.
Well, you call it corn. Some people call it corn. I call it foreign.
Okay. Oh, that. I got somebody in the back. Hold on. Patrick Poots, is that you?
Yes, hello.
I can hear you.
Have we got any updates?
Excuse me?
Anything happening? Do we have
Anything
any
happen?
updates on the situation?
Well, that lady was up here. She hacked another person, but she was up here. And she
Got
tried
two
to
questions then.
accuse one of
Yeah,
my
I've got
pounds of
two
being
questions.
accomplished.
Yeah, I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
get to that part. So one, why was she saying Dr. Steele was her accomplice?
Beats the hell out of me. We were just talking about that. Beats the heck out of me, sir.
Yeah, and I don't even know this person, so I don't know what she's talking about.
Right, question two. Why was Mimi inactive during the entire period Dr. Peru was here?
Oh no, she had to
Anything that's a little
step
weird?
away. She had to step away for a bit. Trust me, she's good people. I've been on panels with her,
All right,
so Mimi
I
had nothing
will
to do with
put
this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sense of the situation.
Yeah, Mimi is all good. I've been on panels with her quite a few times, in fact. So she's good people. She ain't got nothing to do with this.
And he's been on my
Is Dr.
panel.
Steele 100% able to be trusted?
Well, I
Dr.
get
Steele,
that.
is he able to be trusted?
Well, these two I can't trust. At least we can trust them.
I see there's a video that was posted
And shout out
with
to
the Labor Day stream.
Starseed Oracle.
That's the first sighting.
Oh, that's Danica.
Who?
Hey,
That's who?
that's one of my best friends.
Oh, okay, okay. Shout out to her. Starseed Oracle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Mimi and Dr. Steele are cool peoples.
So I have a question regarding the Labor Day stream.
Yeah, what about that? That's when she started messing with us.
That was the first sighting of Dr. Prue. And it was while Dr. Steele was there. And now she's claiming Dr. Steele is her accomplice. They're both doctors. Dr. Peru, Dr. Steele.
Yeah, evidently she remembered my name. That's why she chose it.
Shout out to Lady. How you say it? Lady Ring Live. Okay. You were saying?
Also, Hustler. A couple streams ago, you had mentioned something.
Oh,
you had said how. You had mentioned. But I have an idea of who it could be. You got an idea what it might be.
Yeah, I did say that. I kind of have a good idea. I just don't have enough evidence to back up that this person might be who she says she is. But I have a good idea who it might be. That's why I was wondering if you had any.
I'm allowed to hear.
Excuse me?
Can I get an idea?
I didn't hear you.
Who do you think it is? Yeah, I'm just wondering if you could tell me.
Well, I don't want to tell the name on this platform, but I can go to your YouTube channel, put the name in your comment section.
You know, put it in the private chat.
Excuse me?
Oh my God. Sorry. Could you not just put it into the private chat?
I'll put it in the private chat. Okay, I guess I can do that. I don't know. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, she said, "Hey, Star Oracle. Oh, thanks for being here. I'm going to do another live in a little bit." Okay. Oh, you were saying? Just had to address the chat real quick.
I was just asking you if you could put it into the private chat.
Okay, I just don't want other people to see this because you know privacy is a thing, but this may be a serious matter.
Yeah, we're trying to stop her from coming.
Yeah.
She just won't leave you alone.
No, she won't.
It's been
And
7 months, hasn't it?
And she even accused you of being an accomplice and Dr. Steele of being an accomplice. I'm like, girl, lost your goddamn
She was
mind.
accusing me?
Yes. That's why I don't know who to trust anymore. That's why I don't know who to trust these days. But that's the name. I put it in the back chat.
Right, so who is she?
Who is who? I don't know who Dr. Peru is.
Yes, but that name you put.
Oh, you mean this person?
Yes.
Well, this person here is a content creator from London, England, whose channel I've been on multiple times. We don't see eye to eye on everything, but she was a friendly troll that used to say stuff about me, and I would go say stuff about her. We go back and forth. But something tells me she may have
Why
something.
would she start hacking people?
I have no idea. And you
Why
know
would
what's
she start
funny?
hacking people?
And you know what's funny? I can't even find her channel anymore. I subscribed to her channel 2 or 3 years ago. I can't find it anymore. So don't you think that's funny? This content creator just mysteriously disappeared from the YouTube community, and now some crazy lady named Dr. Peru is hacking me. You think they're the same person?
Right, I'm going to use the Wayback Machine. I can see. Well, it's a website, trust me. You can find people's channels and stuff.
Wait, say that again?
1 second. This website here, it shows you a full history on any website link you put in there.
Oh,
I can find her channel, and I can see what time she went and deleted her channel. If it's from 7 months ago, that means she's Dr. Pruitt.
I've heard of this website, but I don't know how it works. So what do I do?
Yeah, you just. Oh, don't worry, I can do it.
Okay.
I was just showing you that the site exists.
Oh, okay. I've heard of this site, Wayback Machine. It's just a collection of old websites from way back in the day.
Yes, good. It's a useful tool. Do you know how long ago you two stopped speaking with each other?
Honestly, I don't know. I ain't been on her show in a while, on this person's show in a while. And she said, people hacking? Yep, that's what's happening. This crazy lady been hacking my show for some months now. Sometimes she'll show up, sometimes she won't.
I mean, I guess you could say, not to be cheesy, but she's the main villain of your channel. She just won't stop coming back.
Yeah, she won't stop coming back.
She's
Well,
a
two can play that game because I can be a villain too.
I mean, at least you're not hacking people.
No, I'm not. I guess I'm I'm more of an anti-hero than a full villain.
Yeah.
He said, I'll be back. I'm watching something happen in correspondent dinner. It's serious.
Is Starseed trustable?
Who? Well, I mean, she knows Mimi, so I
Person in
suppose.
chat,
So.
Starseed. I also, if I were you, you know Ella Croissant?
Yes.
I would not trust her if I were you. She's been dormant on the channel for around 7 months. So she could be a spy.
Okay. At this point, I don't know who's who. I mean, she seemed okay to me. She does chime in, but who knows? Never can tell with some of these folks.
I mean, usually people do chime in. They'll chime in and then suddenly they switch. Dr.
Could
Prue
be.
speaking back.
Could be.
As far as I'm aware, they could all be in on it.
Anyway, I gotta get going. I want to thank you for having me up here, and please, whatever you do, solve that problem. Who is hacking you? Okay.
I'll certainly do my best, sir.
All
But
right.
we got through this show pretty easy. We still had a good time on this show. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Shout out to Dr. Steele. Thank you for stopping by as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Hustler. I had a live scheduled with an old friend from high school that I just reunited with.
Is that this Star Seeds Oracle woman?
No, Lady Rain.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah.
She ain't bad overall. Okay. Well, when I get off my live, I'll be sure to head over there and show you some more love. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Take care, my girl. Take care.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Now, how do I unshare the live?
I think you have to click. Hold on. I can probably do it for you. Now, I don't want to remove it. Wait, hold on. God damn, I don't want to remove it. Well, hold on. Maybe that's what I have to do. Okay, try it on your side.
Okay, the three dots. And then
Because I'm not sure how that works. It's on my side. It says I don't want to remove it, but
recordings.
Do you see where it says unshare?
No, I think I have to go into settings. No, that's not it. Maybe I gotta do it for my YouTube.
It says remove on my end. I don't want it to be removed from your end. That's what I'm worried about.
I guess just hit remove. That way it's removed from my channel.
I mean, I just want to stop on your end. I don't want to remove it, but I'll tell you what. Once I end it on my end, it's gonna automatically end on your end.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
All right, take care, my girl. Glad you could be here.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Patrick Poos. I see you got a picture up here.
Oh, so I have to ask.
Excuse me?
Can I have the unlisted
I didn't hear you.
link for the stream? The unlisted link. The stream that you make private, remember?
Oh, it's already public.
Or did you make it public?
Yes, I made it public. So now anybody can look at it.
All right, thank you. That's going to make this a lot easier.
All right, do what you need to do. And how does this Wayback Machine work exactly?
You basically just put any website in there, any website link, and it shows you all the history from years back.
Okay. I see some up here from 2020, 2013, 2019. Okay. Okay, that's how that works. Well, I see how it works. I'll put it to good use one day.
Yeah, I was just going to show you.
Say what now?
I'm going to try to find out if the person you suspect to be Dr. Prue.
Yes.
Is actually
Show me how that.
Dr. Prue. Yeah, I'm going to update you. I'm going to update you in a future stream.
Oh, okay. You do have your own page, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right. I'll look. Well, you can put your link in the back chat, and I'll be sure to save you.
Don't worry, don't worry. You'll catch me. I'll be in the next live stream around the start.
All right.
Just update you on the situation.
Okay. I
And
look
then I'm
forward
gonna peace
to it.
out.
All right. All right.
He's gonna try not
Appreciate it.
to disturb the stream. Because obviously Dr. Prue already disturbs it quite a lot. So I don't want to add to the disturbance.
It's all right. It's all right.
But yeah. I'm gonna probably get going.
All right. All right. Take care. I'm gonna close the show up anyway. I'm about to close up anyway.
Well, hope you have a nice rest of your day or evening.
Yeah, I will. Well, in my case, night.
See you in a bit.
See ya. Take care, sir. Take care. And I appreciate your concern. Do what you have to do to find that crazy Dr. Peru woman. But anyways, my final thoughts. Do what you got to do to find that crazy Dr. Peru woman. I have a good idea who she might be, but I need evidence. But anyways, MTV, the most monumental music station of our generation, gone because viewers care more about the reality TV shows and less about the music. And because social media and other streaming platforms kind of took over and dominated to the point where it just couldn't keep up. It's a sad way to go. It kills any kind of, I don't know, authenticity. What it was like to watch music videos when they came on television. I mean, I appreciate having access to stuff 24/7, but it just doesn't feel the same. When I can just go, when it doesn't feel the same as watching this stuff when it came on television. The good old days of going to MTV, letting this stuff play out when your video came on. Oh yeah, you sat there and watched it, or you took out or you just recorded everything. I miss those days so damn much. But yeah, I guess you got to move on. Life goes on, I guess. Life goes on. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for coming up here, showing your boys some love, showing your boys some appreciation. Shout out to my girl Mimi for stopping by. I appreciate you being up here. You didn't have a lot to say, but I appreciate you being up here. She's just getting started with this whole streaming stuff. So yeah, let's just give her a break on it, okay? She's just getting started with. I've been there myself, but I'm a talker. I can be a talkative person, so it is what it is. Shout out to IB Woden for stopping by. Shout out to Shanika, aka Miss Dimples, keeping life simple. Watch out, she'll pop you like a pimple. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to Bronzeberg. What's the word? Things you say that just so absurd. Shout out to Jenny Girl Jin. Shout out to Young Riaz and shout out to Dr. Steele. Keeps it real. Always here to appeal. Yep. Who else came up here? Shout out to Queen Aries for stopping by. Shout out to Mike Hall Comedy. And I already said shout out to Dr. Steele. And shout out to Patrick Pooh for doing what he has to do to fix this situation. Shout out to Ella Croissant. Oh, yeah, and shout out to Top Cat as well. Creative Solutions, the real Creative Solutions. Thank you for stopping by as well. But anyways, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. This is one crazy show. Oh, boy. But anyways, this is your boy, Hustler and Muscular, also known as H&M, dropping gems, stomping harder than a pair of Timbs. You know what I do? Giving you the truth, straight out the boot, hitting home runs like Babe Ruth. Because that's what I do. Peace. Take care, y'all. I'm out of here. And deuces.
Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? And I better shake that thing, yeah. Donna.
Fuck being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga, what? you a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird niggas' hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Yeah, watch a nigga do it.
We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Seen them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young nigga, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a bitch that's hating on the bitch, and they both hoes. I hate a nigga hating on them niggas, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Nigga feel like he entitled cause he remixed as a kid. Bitch, I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah.
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Yeah, watch a nigga do it.
We survived outside, all from the music,
Yo,
nigga.
shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing? Yo, Annabella, shake that thing, miss. Donna.
What being rational? Give them what they asked for.
Shake that thing, yo. Joanna, shake that thing, yo. Annabella, shake that thing, miss. Can I done, yo? Hey, yo, what me go say then?
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Yeah, watch a nigga do it.
For life.
They call me Mimi, Lady Libra, yeah. My presence is a whole new atmosphere. Got that fresh aesthetic, moving so smooth. Got that confident swagger, nothing to prove. I'm balanced and I'm blessed, feeling victorious. Every chapter of my story's always glorious. Ooh, the harmony.